Hello to my second grade class. Today is Friday. So let me show you the date because I think this is pretty cool. Happy Friday. Today is March 20, 2020. 20. All right, so I want to start with going over the work from yesterday. All right. Looking at early bird. Look, had some measurement questions. You guys should know all about measurement because we did that for 3 weeks. 8 centimeters. There's a money question on here. Which is the most money? 4 dimes, 6 nickels, or 2 quarters? You guys know which one that is? 4 dimes is 40 cents. 10, 20, 30, 40. 6 nickels. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And 2 quarters is 50 cents. So that would have been the correct answer. Looks like the rest of this was still working on word problems from Grandma. So 51 candles, 50 pieces of cake. She cut, 37 pieces were eaten, and how many pieces of cake? Let's see, were left after 30. How many pieces of cake were left after 37 pieces were eaten? So 13 pieces of cake should have been your answer for that. All right, I'm guessing that went really well. How's your picture looking? You should, most of it should be colored. Lots of color on here. You guys, yep, I see there's a free write. That's a good one to do. If you can't find a prompt that you're interested in, pick a free write and you can write whatever you want. Maybe you did that today because it was the first day of spring. Time. How did this go, you guys? Did you remember what the longhand was supposed to be representing and the shorthand? And when it was in between 2 numbers? Like, let's see. 6:45. That's a good one because the little hand is the hour hand, and where should it be? If it's 6:45. Oh, I have to make this clock go all the way around to do what I want it to do. Spinning, spinning, spinning. 6. So where should your hour hand be? Between the 6 and the 7. Remember? Because as this moves, so does the hour hand, right? So it moves right along with, see? Moves right along with the minute hand, right? We did a lot of work on this, so hopefully you guys did okay with that. All right, check my progress. You had some vocabulary at the beginning. How'd that go? Do you know the difference between a survey and a picture graph and a key? The key is really important because it tells what each symbol stands for, what it represents. A picture graph has different pictures to show information, and a survey is you collect data by asking people the same question. Excuse me, I know it was kind of hard to ask 10 people their favorite color, but you could have just kind of maybe picked more than one color yourself and kind of filled in the graph. It's okay. Just do what you need to do to, fill in the information. And hopefully that went out okay. So you had your Thursday night practice last night. How did that go? Just like every other Thursday night, right? Practicing. You have somebody call out your words and you're writing everything down. Just like every week that we've had with our spelling test. Thursday night practice. Important though. All right, this was pretty fun. The adjectives. So let me read you one of my stories. And I got all of these from the list here. A brave and colorful adjectives describing words. Ladybug flew around in the air. Suddenly, there was a grumpy swarm of bees around her. So she closed her eyes. When the ladybug opened her eyes, she saw one fuzzy bee left. Ladybug flew away for her life. Did you guys have fun with this? It's kind of funny to put, silly words in there. So hopefully that went well. All right, we learned some about lions. It's always interesting to learn about different animals. I used to love to learn about animals when I was your age. That was my thing. Let's see, what did we learn? We learned that most lions live in the grasslands and plains of Africa. We learned that they weigh about 400 pounds and they're over 3.5 feet tall. They can run 50 miles per hour, which is as fast as a car. They live together in large families called prides. And a pride consists of about 15 lions. That's a big family. The mature male lions have a long mane, and the females do not have a mane. So that was interesting. All right, and then on to your social studies. So Amelia Earhart is colored. You glued everything together. And then you made your timeline. So what have I highlighted in this timeline? Something really important that helps you decide what comes first, next, and last. I've highlighted dates, okay? So that was a good way to kind of read and look and see what events happen first. And the one that you should have put first for this is that Amelia Earhart was born on July 24th, 1897. Okay, so she was born. And then on December 28th, 1920, Amelia went on her first plane flight and knew that she was born to fly. Amelia was the first woman to fly across the Atlantic Ocean. That happened in 1928, and it took 21 hours. Fourth would have been Amelia set many world records and gave many speeches about women's rights between 1932 and 1935. And then sadly, Amelia Earhart disappeared on July 2nd, 1937, while flying over the Pacific Ocean. All right? So hopefully that went well for you guys. And you get to pick, you can look back at this sheet. You can look back at your fun fact sheet. Or you can get online and research, and you can write your 3 facts for tomorrow, fun facts that you've learned about Amelia Earhart. I know some of you watched the movie that was on Netflix. You could have pulled information from that, something you learned from the movie, and put it on there too. So tomorrow for social studies, you're going to be finishing this up, okay? And then you get to keep this. This is kind of a cool little booklet that you can keep, and you can always read back about Amelia Earhart. All right, and I think we're going to do another one of these later about someone else. So I'll have to look around and see what else I can find. And then today's work, you're going to be, of course, doing your early bird. And always on Fridays, the early birds are 3 pages. 1, 2, and 3. You guys should know about marsupials because we read our story, Dinner Time with Dingoes. Dingoes at Dinner Time is the story that we read, and we learned all about the marsupials. So hopefully you guys will know some of this information. All right, tomorrow is missing numbers to 10. That'll be a breeze for you guys. Math fact warm up. You're going to be working on bar graphs. Okay? A little bit different than picture graphs, but same idea. Okay? Learning how to read a graph. So let me know how that goes. Tomorrow you're going to have your spelling test. So go ahead and use the sheet in here. Please write your name on it though. I did not make a space for name, but we always write our name, and if you'll write the date. The name and the date. Okay? And good luck with your spelling test, guys. In the word work section, there's 2 pages. You guys just get to pick which one you want to do. Okay? So pick one or the other. You don't need to do both of these. One or the other. One is silly sentences. Choose your favorite spelling words and create silly sentences for each word. You know what you guys could use to help you with that? You could use your handy dandy adjective list. Okay, adjectives, sentences, spelling words. So get your spelling words out, get your adjective sheet out, and make some silly sentences. Same thing with quick questions. Spelling words, adjectives, and either questions or silly sentences. I have a feeling most of you are going to be writing silly sentences. All right, but you can pick. It's up to you. We're going to be learning about white-tailed deer. And then there's a true and false to go with that. All right, and then you guys officially made it through your first week of distance learning. Shine your halo. All right, you guys did really good this week. And you're going to continue to have work that you guys know how to do and is familiar to you. Next week, we're going to be talking about science instead of social studies, but it's going to be linked to flying and Amelia Earhart. So we're going to have some fun with that next week. And the packet's going to look very much the same. You're going to have your early bird work. You're going to have your journal prompt. It's going to be a different journal prompt. So you have some different things to write about. You can use your adjective list for that journal as well that you have. So hold on to that. You're going to have a different set of spelling words. But you guys do that every week. And some different reading comprehension. So it's going to be good, and it's going to probably, now that you know how to do your work, since you've had a week to practice, you guys are going to just flow right through this, and you'll probably be able to do a little bit more of it independently. But you know, if you need to ask for help, absolutely always ask for help. And it's fun to kind of have your family around when you're learning, because they're kind of learning right along with you. All right, you guys, have a good weekend, and I will be back in touch with you guys on Monday. And if you have any questions about anything, I'm always here. So just send me an email or a WhatsApp and let me know what you're thinking and if you need anything. And I look forward to talking to you guys Monday. All right, take care. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.